Alright, we're live again. Yeah, we're good.
for 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 all those folks watching this dramatic convo.
Yeah, it is very dramatic, very.
Slash technically difficult.
Yeah, we had some
But we're trying
difficulties.
out some new technology. And
We
Trey
got
was
it
just
worked
telling
out.
me, and Trey was just telling me about his deep dark secret connection with Nyoombl and how we get switching off of every second in music. Isn't that right, Trey?
What?
You were just telling me about your deep dark connection and your secret connection to Nyoombl and how you get rich every second in music.
Why are you being so quiet?
Can't you hear me? Because I'm talking about your deep dark secret.
Uh-huh.
Can't
No, I know like the founder pretty well. We're pretty good friends, and then I don't know, I just think this is awesome that like again you can just like talk about things and just spread the word and just post it and anything. There doesn't have to be no fancy cameras, no, broadcast station or center or anything like that. Um So to me, stuff like opening this up to the public, kind of along of what like Google, Facebook did, seems really cool. Start from the top.
Yeah, because you were president to
Okay. So I know the founder a bit. Okay.
You know the founder?
Yeah, a little bit. We're pretty good friends, and mainly he was talking to me about Nibble, and I just thought this was like really cool stuff because, like I was saying earlier, it really opens up like it's using the web to like open up the world to other people. I mean, you don't need any. You can just broadcast any kind of conversation about anything. You don't need no camera crew. You don't need no scripts. You don't need any, kind of fancy crap. Basically, you can just two people just broadcasting whatever they want to talk about. And to me, at least, that like is just really cool. So, but
Okay,
hey, by
cool.
the way, did you see the shuttle?
No!
No, you
Did
didn't.
you?
I'm in Seattle. Why would I see the shuttle?
I know.
I just read about it, and I'm like, from Orlando, I can actually see it, and I was like, damn, that was my last chance.
Yeah, no, I'm in person with you, so I'm like literally a stone's throw. I'm close to Canada, and about as close as Orlando is. And that's pretty incredible, dude. I was so excited when I missed it. I was like, home in my space, and it was like 11 something. I was like, that's my last chance. Did you ever see it go up?
The what?
Did you ever see it go up?
No, I mean I saw like the video stuff online and whatever, but I saw it. I think it was like 3 years ago. Was the last time I saw one in Orlando. It was a pretty good one because it was at night.
But you saw
But
it go up live. You saw like you've seen a show go up.
yeah, I've seen at least one. Like I mean, it was from Orlando, so I wasn't like
Yeah.
10 miles away, like anything like that. But I could still like see it actually like flying, up into space. So I've seen
Yeah.
like, at least like one before, like you know. But I was
Yeah.
hoping to like at least see the last one, or at least actually drive to
Yeah.
Daytona or drive to Cape Canaveral and actually see like it legitly.
Yeah. No, I posted a Facebook status about it.
Oh really?
Yeah. Yeah. Because I was sad, dude.
You were that disappointed?
Yeah, dude, it's the last one, and the only one I've seen, and I'm so close. The only one I've seen is from Pasadena. I was like, wait. It was like one day in elementary school where they were like, hey, the sun's rising. We're gonna take everybody outside with glasses. And we did. And we saw like one up, and it was like this little show of space. And like,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I've seen it with my own eyes, but I think when people post and I was doing absolutely nothing. Well, I was like, but, but, so,
But you just missed it.
yeah. Oh my gosh, hold on.
What do you do?
This is just,
Oh, okay, on the phone. You done? You got your mic in? Alright, there we go. I can't hear you at all. I heard you for a second. Barely, you go like in and out.
Okay.
There we go. Oh, there. Now
No?
I hear you.
Is it
Yeah,
steady?
now I can hear you. Yeah, I think you had it too far away.
Okay. Or too close or something. Okay. That's that. My mic's been all over the place. It's kind of disappointing. Mm.
You can't just be old school and just have a MacBook, basically, like
That's
everyone
not.
else at Duke.
Well, I'm not. I'm not. Hey, I was thinking about Duke and today, and I was thinking in my head about gender issues and
At Duke?
yeah, and LGBT issues at Duke. And there's just a lot of stuff running through my head. And, like gender equality and like sports a little bit with like the women's World Cup going and being amazing right now and things.
Hold the mic closer.
Is it closer?
Yeah, there.
Okay. Are you just saying there?
That's good. You like I heard you and then you started like waning again.
Okay. Maybe I'll just project.
Yeah, wait, you were talking about gender issues at LGBT or something at Duke?
I'm going regular in front of Mike. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Yeah, I was, but I've decided that that's too deep a conversation for like the 3 minutes I have left. So, um,
Okay.
yeah, I don't know. Don't give me that look.
Well,
Is that? Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you a bit.
Oh wait. Now I can't. Go ahead.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but this technology is fun. This is gonna semi-revolutionize stuff because people are gonna go talk to each other online. Um, but then they're gonna broadcast it, which is bad for the world because that means that not only will there always be constant like media streaming, but
Wait, you think it's
now
bad
there'll
for the
be
world?
yes, because everyday people will be able to broadcast their conversations, and who needs that?
No, the public needs to shut up. They need to like go home. Is that what you're saying?
they they need to find an audience, like a real audience, and they need to stop like lowering America's productivity by giving them something to procrastinate with. Like they can
So
already
you
watch.
think you think it's a bad idea that people stream their conversations and help
No, I
educate other
think it's an
people and like
interesting idea.
share their experiences?
Share their experiences.
Yeah, like what if you had two professors from Duke give a lecture on Nyoombl, and they shared their knowledge about gender issues or about economics or whatever. Do you think that'd be not productive for society?
Nah, it would be productive, and that's the only situation in which it's productive.
As you-
Like, because that's something that you could have on a bigger stage, but now you don't have to find that stage. You can just organize it, right? Like, and if I can go get the people to make it worth the time of other people, I can do that. Like, cause I was looking at the history behind it and like what the site is now, and I was like immediately thinking about me debate between Nekaba and Ariely on econ stuff or whatever, and they could do it via Nyoombl. Um,
Yeah,
so
exactly. That's like
and
perfect.
that'd be cool because you have knowledgeable people that people could actually might be spending
Exactly.
their time wisely watching. But what about the rest of everyone else who it's a waste of
Well,
time for?
okay, okay. What about here's another situation. What about someone who has like went to a community college, not exactly educated, no Dookie or anything like that, but they work for the United Nations, and they're and this lady, let's say she just got out of community college, she went to get a job in the United Nations, and she's sent over to Liberia or something, or Brazil. You don't think it'd be kind of cool if she could share experiences with maybe her family or friend on Nimble, and the rest of the world could like learn about what she's doing and her life, like the choice she's made and what
No,
she's had to
because
like
I
gone
mean,
through.
yes, it fundamentally changes the conversation when it's an audience, and so it if I'm talking to you, and I'm not just talking to you, I'm also talking to whoever feels like watching, then it
Yeah.
changes that conversation completely in a sense. I mean, it's not changing this conversation as much as you know.
What are you doing? Why are you what?
I'm walking back into my room.
Okay.
But no, what I'm saying is like,
You think people won't be like natural if they know 1,000 people are watching them?
well,
Kind
the
of
only
like
value
reality
to it,
TV.
would there be any value? Like, if it's just like two people watching, is there any value?
If there's only two people watching?
Yeah, like if it's just a random conversation, then who's gonna watch?
Well, okay, again, Nimble is like a hybrid of Skype and YouTube, right? So the idea is that we can broadcast now and have people actually watch, but the nice thing is we can also like it's saving the data, so it can be posted later, so people can watch, 100,000 times or whatever, a day from now, a week from now, a month from now. Like the knowledge is still saved, right?
Yeah, no, yeah, you're right. That's what makes it genius because it allows conversations to trend in the same way that individual people do on YouTube. And individual people already waste enough of other people's time. But to have two people waste like other people's time, or to have a full conversation waste other people's time, that seems reasonable. So yeah, the recording feature makes it worth it because then you can have views and you can have hot conversations where it's just two random people and they're talking, but then other people see it and then it like goes viral, right? And it's just a convo between two dudes, right? But then
Exactly. That's the. I mean, you can still have you know a Mark Zuckerberg or Bill Gates, and have these famous people that you usually see on like just cable and TV having a conversation. But the idea is that you can have two regular Joes or two kids or two old people just like having a conversation and still be able to like put it out there.
yeah, but that yeah.
I
I
mean, you're
don't
gonna have
know.
different levels. Like it's like YouTube, right? You have the videos on YouTube that like are viral and it's a simple video, maybe about cats or whatever the hell it is, but you have like a million views of it, and it's like holy crap. But then you have a lot of other videos that have like 2 views, 100 views, 56 views that like no one really like. They're not really substantial in a sense. So I mean,
Yeah,
same thing with Nimble. You're gonna
yeah,
have.
it is, and that no, it's a really cool idea.
Yeah,
It
but
just adds content to it adds more media content to a content saturated world. And I think if we
ah.
minimize
Okay, you're going along that side. Like Google's overload, like search overload and like data overload and crap like that, right?
exactly. I don't even know what to do with myself between Facebook and Google Plus these days. I mean, and Twitter
Yeah,
Twitter
but the thing is, I mean, it's still good to have a lot of data. The more data you have, as long as you can contain all the data and you have plenty of space for it, and the power. and enough be able to maintenance it easily, it's good to have that extra data. Because I mean, with 6 billion people on the planet and rising, I mean, people are gonna have varying interests, and as like the internet starts spreading to more cultures and groups around the world, people are gonna be searching different things and talking about different things, right?
This actually is gold though. I don't know. This idea is gold.
It's gold
But
or dole?
no, it's gold. But
Gold? Oh, okay.
like
Yeah,
I
I
thought
mean,
I thought that when I read the history of it and what it's changed into, and I was like, that's actually a really good idea. But I still I'm just trying to be critical of it now, and
no, it's good.
yeah, just kind of
No, but I see your point in that there is like, the two main questions are like, why in the world is someone going to broadcast a conversation between like them and a friend or them and somebody? Like, why would they want to? And then the other question is, why is other people going to go watch it, right? But in a sense, that's kind of up to the content providers to, like, for you talking about this, getting Ariely and the other professor have an interview. You guys are the ones like like why are they going to use it so they can spread it to more people, and why are the people going to watch it because it's Ariely and it's going to be an awesome conversation.
yeah. I
Um,
mean, the notion of me wanting to watch an awesome conversation between two people, um, that's not hard to believe. Yes, I would love to watch an awesome conversation because I think that other people. I mean, we all think that other people's thoughts are interesting. We all enjoy debates between other people. We all enjoy
yeah,
stupid nonsense between other people, and both will be recorded, and both will, and then I'll go to like the invisible hand of number of viewers, right? Where it's like this new type of economics that defines online popularity and what's valuable online.
yeah,
So the more views you have, the more valuable you are, and the more valuable your content is in order to have pulled in all these views, right? And so really interesting conversations will pull in a lot of views, identifying them as valuable, and people will go watch those. And it allows ordinary people to have conversations that matter, right? Um, just like YouTube allowed ordinary people to end up on CNN all the time.
yeah, exactly. I mean, there was this one video I saw on YouTube about this kid. He's from I think Iowa or something. Actually, it kind of do a gender issue. I think it was Iowa or like Illinois or something. They were the city or county or state or whatever was talking about like banning or accepting gay marriage, and this kid like came up to like speak for the pro side of gay marriage, and he's like both my parents were gay, and he was talking about his
Bringing up
experience stuff,
that,
and like can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
yeah,
Can you hear me?
yeah, you're good. Go ahead.
Okay. So, but just I mean, it was just cool though
Now
that
you've totally gone silent. Oh, now you just
you
have a
got me
speech
now.
lag. Go ahead.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll try to keep going. But like he was actually like, super intelligent. His like speech was super elegant, and just like it was at some like I think again random city hall or whatever it was in Iowa, and I would have never heard about it if it wasn't posted on YouTube. But like he actually hit a lot of like major points and issues, and he just like really nailed the speech. And I think like he taught like a lot of people a new perspective and just again new data to like listen to. So I feel like for some random guy in Alaska or something, or the soccer mom in L.A., or, like these people who seem just average. They're not the like leaders, they're not educated, they're not the nuclear scientists or anything like crap like that. But they still have their own like experiences that they can share. They still have certain particular types of knowledge, whether it's book review or there's certain type of park or certain facts about kids and their experience with them. There's all this data out there that you can't just always get with Google and Wikipedia, right? It's the data you get from personal people, like Orlando. If you go to Disney World, you can go online and read all the theme parks and read all the rides and blah blah blah. Or I can like tell you a lot of secrets about Disney World and certain things to definitely go see and like certain things definitely not to do and certain like tips and stuff like that that you just don't get from a Google search. Does that make sense?
Nah, you cut out just some of the last part. You can go online and watch.
Crap. Did you hear about the part about Disney World?
No.
No. So I was saying is like an example is like you can go like online and research about Disney World, find out what theme parks are, the hotels, all that kind of crap, right?
Yeah.
But if you were to talk to me, like if you a friend from Duke or whatever, like I could like tell you a lot of secrets about Disney and like certain things to go see, what are good prices, what are things like tips and stuff to do in the parks and whatnot, how to like beat the crowds and crap like that. These little tidbits that like I've learned by actually living there 18 years, right? And then like stuff like that kind of information you don't usually find in a Google search. I mean, it's sometimes you're starting to see a little bit in blogs and stuff, but you still don't really find it that much. Maybe a few YouTube videos even, but that like personal data that you gain from someone experiencing it actually, that story, not the facts. This is stuff like YouTube, Nyoombl, and Skype, and these kind of technology. It's going to bring it out and like show it to the world. And that's again like one of the reasons why I think Nyoombl is really cool because it's another tool, for people in the world to use. Did you catch that?
Yeah. But you gotta agree that the hardest thing to extract significant, I guess, like to you have to do digging to pull like the key points from a
Relevance.
conversation. Huh?
You mean like
Can you
relevance?
hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. Like if you think about it, the closest thing we have online right now is forums, and forums are extremely helpful. But can you imagine a forum that you couldn't scroll through? Like you had to read every line?
No, exactly. And now they have the ones where it's nice that you find like, especially when you ask a question or something, the one that gets voted the highest or the best answer or selected answer is put at the top, right?
Yeah.
So they are like filtering it. So I guess you're right. That's one thing Nyoombl could definitely do moving forward. Is great ideas like how do you filter a conversation about what are the tags, what do they talk about, in the highlights maybe of the conversation, and also searching like what conversations are relevant to you and what you like really want to hear about.
And I mean, there is like, so when there are categories and stuff, what did you put for the category of this talk?
Just general, because I had no idea what we were going to talk about. So.
Yeah. So like, I guess people have to be intentional about the type of conversation that they want to have. And I guess there's like, I would have a conversation with someone and be intentional um, about it. If like, I guess if that opportunity was provided, like I wouldn't mind saying, hey Troy, let's talk about Nyoombl tomorrow at 8 or whatever on Nyoombl.
Yeah.
Right.
Or talk about AIDS, or talk about biomedical engineering, or what philosophy or whatever. I mean,
And I'd be interested in what other people are saying about whatever topic I'm looking like to talk about, and I'd be interested in joining other conversations. How many people can you have in a one Nyoombl?
I mean, what?
Can you have multiple people?
I think right now with Nyoombl you can only have 2 people, but I mean, I think they're definitely working on like the possibility of getting 3 people, maybe 4. That's definitely like if they keep expanding as a business, they could definitely probably fit that in. I don't know all the details though of the technology side and how close they are, blah blah blah. But yeah, I mean, definitely like a year from now, if they could have like 4 people on the screen and then be able to do like effects and syncing audio and like bringing music in or something like that, or do like layover effects and crap like that, like put a birthday hat on Alakai and stuff, that would be cool, and that's down the line. Again, making things more interactive and adding features and adding capabilities. Um, so, but I think like the one thing you brought up that was really cool is that the idea of like searching Nyoombl, right?
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
yeah, go ahead.
I mean, it is like, how do you find what you want to like learn about, like what you're passionate about or what you're interested in?
You flip channels. Like, I mean, there's different ways we've developed to doing that. Sometimes we flip channels. Like, if I just watch the ESPN World Cup soccer replay like I did last night, and I wanted to, see what I like, who else had watched it, and I came on Nimble and like typed in
Mm.
ESPN replay, and I was like just trying to hear other people talk about it, like I agree with them, or maybe hop into a conversation, maybe like there's a chat thing running, and like I'm like,
Well,
commenting.
they have that. They already have that. If you go to the homepage,
Yeah, the main
there's
page.
a
It said like join conversation. Yeah.
yeah. If you join a conversation, they have what's called the wheel of convo, and the idea is it goes like kind of I guess like crawls the internet and finds like the current big like headlines that top things like the shuttle launch, Casey Anthony, like stuff like that. So some like maybe the World Cup would probably be on there as well. And the idea is you can spin and like select the conversation you want in a sense, and then like get matched with somebody to talk about it,
See,
which is
that's
like
pretty
that's
cool.
exactly like I
I
kind of
like
the
that
same
less
idea.
structured and interesting.
Yeah, me and do you know Yang Suit or Yang Suit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and him were talking back in spring semester. We were talking about an idea like this where it'd be cool if you could like have two people Google something like basketball or Orlando Magic or something, and they both like search for it. But instead of searching, they're linked up with a person that also like has that interest. Of course, the problem we had was, if you can search anything basically, how do you link two people up on the same like if you type basketball and I type Orlando Magic, should we be linked up? And what's the probability that we both type in basketball or something like that? But the idea would be a convo by like selecting like top topics and subjects to talk about, broad things. You can actually like connect people meaningfully, and like it really does like kind of provide a solution. So that's one thing cool thing they do have.
I gotta run into the minutes, but yeah, I actually talked to Yang like the other night. We talked about a bunch of random things, but we talked about Google Plus.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
yeah, yeah, with him doing, working at Google and whatnot.
No, I know. If when you get a chance, like tomorrow, or whatever, go on Nimble and search Google Plus.
Why?
You'll see. Just search it.
Is it crazy?
No, no. It's just me and Yang had a convo about Google Plus.
And it's
It
searchable.
was a good one. Yeah, yeah. Just search it like whenever you get a chance.
What y'all talk
Um,
about? I guess I could find out. But I kind of feel like, how long is this
Going to bed.
convo?
It's
Huh?
like 25 minutes, I think, or something like that.
See,
I don't
yeah.
know. Just watch it tomorrow. Or watch it later. Or just like skim through it. Um,
There
but
needs to be
just
some
like
type of
again,
skim feature. I guess, no, there
yeah.
would be. The play bar, right?
It'd be kind of cool if we could like add in chapter points or like checkpoints like manually like on the screen.
No, you know what they should take?
Oh
You
crap!
should
Now
tell your
froze.
friend this too. But Hulu's idea
Oh,
of, have you ever been on Hulu and watched an episode of something?
well, you're slowly coming back.
Hello, can you hear me now?
All right. Now you
Hello?
completely froze. I'm just gonna close the conversation and I'll call you and text you in a bit and like we'll finish up. But I'll see you, man.